What's going on, guys? Jason here, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing another tier list. I know I haven't done one of these in a while, but I guess I just have been busy with other projects. But anyway, I'm back with another tier list video, and this time we'll be doing a tier list of all the Land Before Time movies. I know, a YouTuber by the name of Rick Raptor already made a video like this. But who's to say that I can't make my own spin on this, you know? But anyway, if you find yourself enjoying this video, make sure to leave a like. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, if you wanted me to do more tier lists, let me know in the comment section down below. And without further ado, let's get on with the tier list. And before we get started, I just want to say no. I will not be including the TV series for obvious reasons. If you want me to do like a separate video with the tier list of the series, then let me know. So yeah, let's get on with the movies, shall we? Alright, up first we have the original Land Before Time. Definitely S tier, because it's always going to be one of my favorite animated movies of all time. It's just a masterpiece. Like, in my opinion, Littlefoot's mother's death is much sadder than Mufasa's death. Try to change my mind, and if you think Mufasa's death is sadder, fight me, okay? I don't care. Littlefoot's mother's death is much sadder, and I will make a video explaining why in the comments down below. And I even said it in my Land Before Time review, so Land Before Time 2, The Great Valley Adventure, A tier. It's a lot of fun, though it's not as great as the first movie, it's still a lot of fun. Chomper is very entertaining, the kids are very entertaining, and, you know, it's just a very entertaining movie. And the sharp teeth, though not as scary as the first one, still pretty terrifying. Land Before Time 3, The Time of the Great Giving. I'm gonna have to say B tier. It's not as good as the other two movies, but it's still very entertaining. And fun fact, the guy who played Hip, well, not his talking voice, his singing voice, is actually portrayed by Josh Keaton. Yes, Spectacular Spider-Man Josh Keaton. Spectacular Spider-Man is one of my favorite animated Spider-Man shows, without a doubt. So, yeah, I don't want to get too off topic, but I just wanted to show you that very interesting fun fact. I didn't know that until I looked it up, that Josh Keaton actually provided the singing voice for Hip. But anyway, let's move on. Journey Through the Mists, also B tier, because it's still an entertaining movie, you know? Not as good as the other ones. I mean, Allie's kind of annoying and racist towards the other dinosaurs, but other than that, a pretty entertaining movie. And I felt very bad for Grandpa Longneck, because, oh my god, Littlefoot's already dealing with the loss of his mother. We don't need the loss of another loved one. Land Before Time 5, The Mysterious Island. It's nice to see Chomper return and talking, but at the same time, it's not really as good as the other movies. I'm gonna go with C tier, simply because it's not as good, but props that it has my favorite dinosaur, the Giganotosaurus, in it as the main villain. Props to them on that one. But yeah, those are my thoughts on The Mysterious Island. The Land Before Time 6, The Secret of Soros Rock. B tier. I think it's a really good movie, and Chris Christopherson did a really good job voicing Doc. And fun fact, I may be called stupid for saying this, but I always thought Willem Dafoe voiced Doc, until I found out later it was actually Chris Christopherson. But yeah, he kind of sounds like a Western version of Willem Dafoe, in my opinion. That's just me, though. I don't know. The Stone of Cold Fire, The Land Before Time 7. Definitely one of the more boring films. I'm gonna put it in C tier, because, you know, it's just one of those boring films. I mean, the only thing entertaining about it is probably Uncle Toronto, and that scene where Grandpa Longneck just loses it when he hears Toronto's name. That's like the first time I've ever seen Grandpa Longneck angry. Like, he's usually a chill dude. The anger would usually come from Mr. Threehorn, but seeing Grandpa Longneck angry was just a nice change, in my opinion. The Land Before Time's 8, The Big Freeze. It was fun. I'm gonna say B tier. The movie was a lot of fun. The rivalry between Tippy and Ducky was very interesting, and, you know, I feel as if the movie was just a really entertaining one, you know? The Land Before Time 9, Journey to Big Water. It's basically a repeat of The Mysterious Island, but I'm gonna say it's C tier. Mo is a little bit on the annoying side, but it's still a tolerable movie regardless. I feel like as the movies progress, or in this case, degress, the film quality gets worse and worse. Moving on to The Land Before Time 10, The Great Longneck Migration. I'm gonna have to say B tier. It's definitely one of the better newer movies, and though I don't really buy Braun's story that much, Kiefer Sutherland does a really good job voicing Littlefoot's dad, aka Braun. But yeah, that's my opinion, you know? And it's nice to see all these long necks together, like these species of long necks like Apatosaurus, Supersaurus, Diplodocus, Amargasaurus even, you know, all those sauropods. It's so nice to see them together. The Land Before Time 11, Invasion of the Tiny Sauruses. D tier. It's a very pointless movie. I don't know why it exists, and Michael Clarke Duncan is the best part of the movie. Other than that, the movie's just, I don't know, it's just crap, okay? The Land Before Time 12, The Great Day of the Flyers. It's nice to see a movie that doesn't really center around Littlefoot. I know The Big Freeze did that with Ducky and Spike, but here they did it with Petrie, and I have yet to see a Sarah-centered movie. Though saying that, this movie isn't really the greatest. I'm gonna have to say C tier. It's not the best, but it's not the worst either. Speaking of worst, here's The Land Before Time 13, The Wisdom of Friends. F tier. Probably one of the worst ones I've ever seen, in my honest opinion. It's just garbage, trash, true definition of annoyance. Littlefoot was annoying in that movie, Grandpa Longneck was absent from that movie, and Oofa Doofa and whatever the green one's name is, I forget. The wise one, I know the green one's the wise one. Yeah, the movie is very annoying and it's pointless, and look at the title. The Wisdom of Friends? You got all these other titles like The Great Valley Adventure, Time of the Great Giving, Journey Through the Mists, The Mysterious Island, Secret of Soros Rock. All these creative titles. And what do they give the 13th movie? The Wisdom of Friends. That has to be the stupidest, most generic title I have ever heard. But anyway, enough with the ranting. Let's move on to the final movie. The Land Before Time 14, Journey of the Brave. This movie is the utter definition of pointless. It's basically, its only purpose is to cash in on Jurassic World success. F tier. I am sorry. This movie is probably down there with one of the worst in the franchise. That and The Wisdom of Friends. I don't know which one's worse, but they're both pretty bad. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, here's my tier list of the Land Before Time films. You got the first Land Before Time, which is an S tier, The Great Valley Adventure, which is an A tier, Time of the Great Giving, Journey Through the Mists, Secret of Soros Rock, The Big Freeze, and The Great Longneck Migration, which are all in B tier, The Mysterious Island, The Stone of Cold Fire, Journey to Big Water, and The Great Day of the Flyers, all in C tier, The Invasion of the Tiny Sauruses in D tier, and the two most recent movies in F tier. So yeah, if you agree with this tier list, good for you. If not, then fine. You can either make your own tier list or let me know which movies you think go in which order in the comment section down below. But yeah, that's gonna have to wrap it up for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, and until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. So long!